What up? What up? Season number 2 for Southern Grown Racing Series. Going to be a good one as we're about to do some running. What's up? What's up? About to do some running. Season number 2 for the Pulse Graphix 150 at Daytona season opener. Should be a good one as a race sponsor and also a sponsor of this channel, Pulse Graphix. Make sure you guys go check them out on Facebook. If you need real life graphics or iRacing graphics, they can help you out with just about anything you need. And once again, we have the Deep Racing Pole Award. These guys will be helping us out again, and you can see down in the link, they're sponsored by Circle B and Diecast and Plan B sales. Sorry. For all your diecast needs, make sure you use their promo code. Anything $20 or more, you get free shipping. That's promo code, all capitals, Deep Racing, and you can use that either at Plan B sales or Circle B diecast. Man, I'm struggling today. Feel a little rusty as we get a couple MDI TV trucks out there right now. It's looking good on the track. And then the main series sponsors, Blackfin Marketing. I don't know if you guys remember them from last year. Their information's also down in the link. But Blackfin Marketing, paving the road to your brand success. Stand out from the crowd on social media. Make sure you guys check them out. Definitely a big help to the series here. Go ahead and check them out. As I'm saying a whole lot of us. What's up, Aaron? I seen you out there on the track a little while ago. So these guys are putting down some good practice time so far here tonight. As look at them MDI TV trucks out there. Got 3 of 5 out there right now. I don't know where Max is. Let's go look at Max. Max is out there pulling out on the track in his number 72. I got to check out mine. But let's go to some of our series sponsors. Oh. We got Alfred Denny in the 21 Deep Racing. Behind him, in front of him, we got Nathan Estep. And right behind them, they have Christopher Pendle, new addition in that number 16. I promise you, he'll be good. He'll be fast. And do we have... I don't see him up there. I don't know who they're going to use for their 4th driver. If it's going to be... Jason or if it's going to be Scott. Be interesting to see. We got Lee owners. Are they out there? Nope, both of them down there. I want to see Angel come out in his MDI. Imagine being out there surrounded by all them MDI TV trucks as Bill Watkins and James Ott are all right there together. So, couple drivers to watch out for sure this season. Definitely. Oh! As Levi gets turned, they're junking him. That number 5 of Thomas Smallings, he's going to be fast this year. Pretty much everyone on that team. Levi, we know he'll be good. Mr. Consistency Max. Of course, Angels Santiago, he'll be good. And the Maniac. We all know them from all our normal series stuff. As I'm dinging like crazy here. Oh, I got some Facebook messages. Let's see who else is out there. Spencer Teal. He's a good, consistent rider. Expect to see him up front most races in that number 20. And look at that. We got John Garrett and the number 66 back from Fort Worth Screen Printing. Definitely a great driver to have out here. Definitely consistent up front. I think the skill level this year is going to be so much higher than it was last year. Look at T-Rex is back. Got John back here. You know, me and him had a little bit of too much fun in the dirt race. Maybe not so much. Aaron Van Dam and that number 99 Ally Chevy Silverado. Nick just ran with him the other night in that number 50. He's returning. Roadblock Ron in the number 76. Team MDI for the win. For real. Definitely out there dominating. Definitely a lot of drivers. John Alt and Ott and that, or James Ott in that 6. I think he's new. Is he new this year? Can't remember if he was in last year or not. Maybe somebody smarter than me can remember. Ty, I think he's new in that number 8. Gonna be a good sized field here today. So Austin Craig, Carl Staton has consistently gotten better. Oh, there's Scott. Yep, Scott is with these guys. So Scott, there's the 4th Circle B diecast Chevy Silverado. He's got the white edition. Scott's going to be good, but Carl, Austin, of course, Nathan, series defending champion. Kyle Harbin pulled off the win in MDIRS Truck Series last year for the championship. I mean, these are guys we got to watch out for. There's a huge talent level here, and I really don't know who to pick. Obviously, I want to pick my own trucks, but to be fair, I really think that there's a lot of drivers. Austin Craig, I know he's wanting to grab something from last year that he wasn't able to do. So it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do. What he's able to do this year, and maybe try and come back with the championship. Got a few trucks together here. Got the 66. John Garrett leading this group. As let's see what they can get going. See if somebody here can pull a fast time. As so far, Christopher Pendle. He's pulled the fastest lap here tonight in practice of a 48.75. Now that's a lot of drafting, just about, not anybody, but a lot of drivers can do that. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do in qualifying, if they qualify, because sometimes they'll play that role of, hey, I want to start in the back. Nice, Aaron. Good job. Nice. So, I just want to check. Is anybody in the stream? Is anybody in the stream running, anybody in the stream running on the Facebook feed? I'm going to go check it out real quick. Or not Facebook, but, YouTube. I'm going to go check it out. Yeah, so I will go through that. As you said that, you got knocked out of there, Matthew. You're sitting 6th. But look, Angel hasn't put a lap down. Angel is extremely good at these tracks. Angel is extremely good at these tracks. So wait till he gets out and gets a couple laps. We got Angel, Carl, and Austin all have not put laps down here yet tonight. Let's see. Let's see who all is out on the track. We got Kyle Harbin's out on the track. He's going to mix it up with these deep racing boys. As we almost got all 4. See, these guys are going to be fast together. Scott's really fast. Oh, Nathan blew it up. I guess he found the extent of that one. Nathan blew it up there in practice. Make sure you guys, I don't see as much information because I'm dual streaming. Make sure you guys give the streams a like, give it a share, give me a shout. Let me know what you're doing because I can't see anything. So they're doing the drivers meeting. About 3 minutes left in practice here. Should be a good one here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with something exciting. I'm going to tuck my kids into bed since I got 3 minutes. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I fixed it. Thank you, bud. I didn't even notice. I always goof up with something once a stream. If I don't ever goof up, there's probably something wrong. Give me 1 second. Gonna finish with the kids, and we'll be qualifying here, and we'll be giving away an award for our qualifiers, our top qualifiers. So stay tuned for that. See who goes ahead and takes home an extra $10 tonight. Qualifying is up. It looks like we might have a few early grabbers of qualifying. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So we got a few drivers out here doing qualifying laps. Let's go ahead and pull up the right ticker for this. Southern Grown. Best time. Let's find a car out on the track. There's Max and that blue and white thin line MDI TV truck. Looking good out there. Doing his first lap. Alfred Denny with the Deep Racing number 21. Remember, they're our sponsor for our poll today. The poll award will get an extra $10 tonight. So I'm going to try. So 1776. Team 1776. We'll find a driver from them if they're out there. John Garrett, Spencer Teal. T-Rex. Alright, doesn't look like any of them are out on the track right now. But they're sponsoring this year's team championship. It's a 1776 Motorsports Team Racing Championship. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in the running for that this year. Should be good as James puts down the fastest lap so far of a 52.35. Remember, these first laps might be a little bit slower. You're qualified. Oh, you are qualifying. Okay, yeah. So right now, we got Max is all the way up to second with a 52.42. Really, these second laps are probably going to be what matters, as Chris is towards the top of the chart. He's a Southern grown rookie right here in this number 16. Scott, the veteran, he's currently fourth. Alfred Denny, the veteran, is currently fifth. Thomas Smalling with a 53.01 at eighth right now. Let's see what these guys end up pulling off for lap times here. What is Scott's second lap? Where's it put him? Put Scott at 7th. Scott is at 8th with a 52.46. Just seen 11, the 11 of Cleek, Zachary Cleek. He's moving his way up to 4th with a 52.42. It doesn't look like they really picked up on the second lap like I expected. Definitely a lot of... Ooh, Ty coming up with a 52.39, taking second place in this number 8 Ford. Let's go ahead and get some shares, guys. I don't know if anybody's followed yet, but before the broadcast, we were 14 away from 1,000. Help me get to 1,000 tonight on Facebook. We're only 14 away. I'm going to do something special for everybody when I can. Ooh, we got Nathan out here. Nathan should be fast here. Nathan's always fast, especially on these plate races. Look for him to put on a fast time. Levi's out. You won't have any problem with Levi's number tonight because he's always going to be the 94 in this one, and it's going to match. So far, Levi must have taken the high lap on the first lap because he's 14th fastest right now. Let's see what Nathan puts down on lap number 1. Where's that move, Nathan? Up to 2nd with a 52.37. So far, series rookie James Ott is in 1st. Ooh, Levi only ended up doing 1 lap. Got Adam in the 27. He's 16th fastest. Ooh, John Garrett jumps up to 3rd in the chart with a 52.37 to match Nathan Estep for that 2nd spot. Can somebody knock James off? I mean, you're talking hundredths of a second difference right now. All it takes is a perfect lap, one little slip up, whatever. Angel, so we still have a few drivers that have not hit the track. We got Spencer Teal, Angel Santiago, Aaron Van Dam, Carl Staton, Nick Frey, the Maniac, Adam Purcell, and T-Rex have not hit the track yet for their qualifying runs. As Spencer Teal's out there now, putting down a lap. Like I said, watch him. He's part of that 1776 Motorsports, sponsoring our team championship this year. So it'll be good to see them get a good run out of this. Spencer's always fun to watch. Always up and towards the top 5. Man, this year is going to be a tough year for these guys. I mean, these guys are going to have to put a lot of work in. There's a lot of good drivers. I'm just in awe on how many good drivers. Spencer Teal jumping up to the 7th spot with a 52.41. Can somebody come in? Oh, Carl Staton, series owner, co-owner with Kyle Harbin, who's sitting in the 8th spot. He's out here. Oh, we got Angel and Aaron out there. Let's see what kind of laps Carl can put down, though, in this number 88. They're definitely chatting a lot over on T-Rex up to the 13th spot with a 52.43. Where's Carl going to end up? Carl jumps up to the 4th spot with a 52.39. Wow, is anybody going to be able to knock off James Ott? Where did Angel end up? I'm looking for Angel. Oh, he's still out on the track. Okay, he hasn't finished his lap yet. Angel's coming around. I think he's just started lap number 1. He's going to run the top. Look at that truck. That is a sexy truck right there. It looks good with those green wheels. Good job there, Angel. Maniac's out. T-Rex, 14th spot right now. Angel in that number 99. What sound can't you hear, Joey? Hold on. Hold on. You can hear me. So let's go back. Can you hear it now? It might just be quiet. It's probably not real. Oh, okay. It might have been on your side, because sometimes when you go into Facebook, if you go in funny for whatever reason, ooh, the Maniac up to 4th quickest with a 52.38. Angel, he's out there on his hot lap now. Let's see what kind of lap he can put on. All right. Yeah, I think sometimes Facebook's funny. I do it all the time. I got to back out and go back in. Let's see what kind of lap Angel puts down for his second lap. Can he get the pole down onto the apron? Angel only up to 19th quickest. He's going to be disappointed with that one. So we got one driver who has not qualified. It's Adam Purcell in the number 58 truck. He might not take a lap. So Levi, I think he just wasn't happy with how things were looking. I bet you he only ended up taking one lap and then decided that I'm good. So I think we're just about done with qualifying. I don't think Adam's going to be able to put in another lap. I think James Ott is going to be our pole sitter. We're going to go ahead and let's check something out real quick. Give me 1 second. I know Kyle Harbin said he was going to... Okay, he did do a warm-up, so we can go ahead and interview. So right now, nobody on the track. The track is quiet as we're going into warm-up. We're going to go ahead and pull in Jim Ott. And that number 60, and that number 6. Yeah, I know you weren't happy with that. Thank you. Give me 1 second, Jim. I got to move this sound source. Jim, James in the booth. Got a copy? Am I saying that right?
Jim Oot.
Oot. Oot.
Yeah, you'll have that. It's not the first time, man.
Yeah, no, I figured I was saying it wrong. And I'm like, man, I got to ask him. Well, this is the perfect opportunity because you won tonight's Deep Racing Pole Award. I mean, man, what a blistering time. And it stuck all through everybody else. I think you got the pole, first driver out or second driver out.
Yeah, I was not expecting that whatsoever. I mean, I wanted to run a decent quick time, but I didn't want to start on the pole. I wasn't looking to start on a pole. I mean, this is my rookie season with all this stuff. I mean, I'm with the 1776 boys, and this is literally my first real race with these guys. So, whoops, but cool.
Yeah, you got a fun group there that you're running with, so it's pretty awesome. I mean, it'll be nice to see what you guys do. I just realized there's 1776 Motorsports and Federalist.
Yep. I'm with the Federalist guys, or as the in crowd calls it, we're the B team.
Yeah, the B team. So yeah, I have a fifth driver because I mean, obviously you've seen all those black trucks trying to chase you down today. I think we're up in the mix drafting with them.
Yeah. I was running a little bit. I was just trying to run around a little bit with everybody. You know, I try not to just draft with my guys because you're never going to be able to stick with your guys the entire race anyway. So, might better get used to everybody.
So yeah, what's your plan? You going to try and stay out front, or you think you're going to move to the back and try and play?
I'm just going to hold it wide open on the bottom and kind of let things play out. I'm hoping, I just don't. My goal for this race coming into it was, don't wreck anybody and try to finish in the top 15, and that's still my goal right now. So just because I'm for. just because I'm first one out the gate. Yeah, we're just gonna.
It's a long race here tonight.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
sounds
it's
like
gonna
your
be a
new
long one.
teammate's going to be that yellow line.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it down the bottom, and then if they get around the outside, I'll just let them go. Because like you said, it's a long race. Pit stops, wrecks.
Well, congratulations on your pole award, and getting that extra $10 for the Deep Racing pole award. So you're halfway to what you need to spend on Circle B Diecast to get that free shipping with promo code Deep Racing, all capitals. You got anybody you want to thank tonight?
No, all the boys in 1776, man. Probably Rex and John the Gutekunst, the Goots, real deal Teal. Finally talking the guy into getting a PC and going real racing. So this is pretty cool.
Well, good luck tonight, and try and get yourself a victory.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. So series rookie comes out with a bang, grabbing that pole. Good job for him tonight. Let's go ahead and pull in. Carl James of the booth, get a copy.
They got you.
Man, I figured we got an extra 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I'll take the opportunity to bring in, man. It looks like we got a nice little group going here.
Yeah, we got a couple people who are not here. Just they had a money race, so they'll be back next week. But yeah, we can bring some new people in. Got a lot of returning people, so should be very interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot of different winners this year.
It's really cool that a rookie driver comes out and snags the pole tonight, and with that 1776 group, I mean they're helping out with the championship, the team championships, and we got Deep Racing back, and of course Blackfin Marketing and our boy Greg. Really all this started was between my series and your series, man. Greg made a lot of that possible for us, and he's still out here sponsoring us with Pulse Graphix, helping keep it going. So, man, I'm looking forward to a good race tonight, and good luck to everybody.
Yeah. I just want to thank all the sponsors. Blackfin Marketing coming back, Deep Racing coming back, 1776 Motorsports for sponsoring the team points, and obviously Greg coming back. And man, he does all your paints, does all my paints, does all my flyers. So if anybody needs a wrap or anything done or a flyer, give Greg at Pulse Graphix a shout out. He gets good pricing, and he'll do everything right for you.
Yeah, you can see I spent a bit for this race.
Oh yeah.
All right, buddy. Maybe I'll give you a shout a little bit later in Victory Lane.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. So we got our starting lineup. Well, let's go ahead and pull it up. Let me find the best pit. Oh, there's a good pit view. So tonight's starting lineup for the Pulse Graphix 150. Make sure you check them out for all your vinyl needs, whether it's on your virtual car, real car. Give Greg a shout over at Pulse Graphix. He can help you out. He even did my little visor on my car for me. So there's a lot Greg can do on my real car. So tonight's poll goes to James and that number 6 from New York, Nathan Estep, and Deep Racing number 55 starting second. John Garrett in the 66 starting third. We got the Maniac in that number 24 starting fourth. Carl Staton in the 88 starting fifth. Ty Humbert in the 8 starting sixth. Christopher Kendall and that number 16 starting 7th. Austin Craig, look out for him this season. He's going to be fast. And that number 1 looking for some redemption after getting second in the championship last year, starting 8th. Spencer Teal in the 20 starting 9th. Kyle Harbin, series co-owners, 34 and the 34 starting 10th. Zachary Cleek and that number 11 starting 11th. Man, I got confused when the numbers matched. Max Wong and that number 72 starting 12th. Alfred Denny in the 21 starting 13th. John in the 41 starting 14th. T-Rex in the 84 starting 15th. And Thomas Smalling starting 16th. Scott Posniski in the 22 starting 17th. Bill the Magnet Watkins in the 4 starting 18th. Angel Santiago in the 90 starting 19th. Aaron Van Dam in the 99 starting 20th. Nick Frey in the 50 starting 21st. Ron Morris starting 22nd. Adam Rohn in the 23 starting 23rd and 27th. And Levi bringing up the field in that 94, starting 24th. Green flag is out because these guys are off racing. I just got that done in time for everybody that was on the track. Rolling it into turn 1 and 2 is Nathan will not give up on that high side. We're going to get a whole lot of drafting here tonight. Let's see if these guys can keep it side by side. I think they're going to have to make 2 pit stops based on how much gas they get. Is there 60% gas? I don't know if I'm correct there. Somebody will let me know. As they're 3 wide down the back straight as Nathan has fallen to the back. That's a weird sight to see. Max working that high side and that number 72. He's made it up to the 5th or 6th spot. We got 2 MDI-TV trucks side by side in row number 3. Austin Craig, I said watch out for him. He's going to move his way up. I don't know if he led that lap, but man, it was close. As James is doing exactly what he said and hugging that bottom side. So we got a couple, 3 Southern Grown trucks up on that high side. We got the one of Austin Craig, Kyle Harbin with an MDI truck in between, then Carl Staton. We got 3 Deep Racing trucks together now behind them. As the Maniac said, look, this is too busy for me. I'm moving a little bit further back. As Kyle gives a big shove to Austin going into turn 3. They're side by side for first. These guys are going to keep stacking it up. What is Max going to do? Is Max going to stay up there? Right now he looks pretty comfortable. Max is pretty good at these tracks. And remember, they do get 1 fast repair. So if they do make a mistake, they just have to be careful after that one. Ooh, Kyle jumped out a little bit. I don't know if he needed a little bit of air. As we got all 4 Deep Racing trucks together pretty much. 1 on the high side, 1 on the bottom side, 2 on the high side. Man, there is a whole lot of team trucks in this thing. Now I know these guys are communicating. It looks like the MDI trucks are getting back to work together. Other than Max running up front, I get why he wants to be there as he jumps down to the bottom side. He's going to sit there and run it up front. He's not ready to work it back. He will, though, if he gets in a wreck and save that fast repair. As it looks like Levi's catching this pack here as he's just sitting back a little bit. Let's see, Levi is up to the 18th spot. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's that far back, but man, there's a lot of cars in this thing. Thomas is right in front of him. So these guys are all getting together, and oh, Max, he decided he's dropping back. These guys are going to all work together. Definitely. Oh, Max gets into the grass. Thank God Nathan let him up in there as he was running out of space to fall back. This group has definitely spread out a little bit. We're about 4 laps completed almost here, and everybody's been pretty respectful. Got this front pack of 2x2, but other than that, everybody else has kind of just gone along for the ride. Let's not wreck. Let's put these laps in. Gas is definitely going to play a major strategy role here. Because we got 26 people in here watching the stream. What's up, everybody? Let's get it. Definitely gonna have some crazy racing a little bit here later. So we got 6 on YouTube, 20 on Facebook. Let's go. I don't know why my phone died, because it definitely shouldn't have been dead. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a good group here. It'd be nice to have the full group. Can't wait to see you next week, Tyler. These guys are really running clean with a lot of respect. Actually see more issues with teammates than I've seen amongst other drivers. Oh, arguing about a checkup. Oh, they're definitely arguing about something here. So these trucks have definitely stretched out a little bit. These guys know. Look, and Spencer Teal, we know he knows. Let's ride around and see what happens. Definitely a smart move as the MDI trucks are getting together here. Bill's going to let Angel down. Man, those are some good looking trucks. I hate to toot my own horn, but man, they do look good. Oh, here comes the Maniac. He wants to get up here and play as we're about to have 4 of them together. If he can get up around on this high side. Let's go back up to the front here. See how these guys are running. Still smooth. Still respectful. Look, you can see there's no pressure. Yep, Nick is back there. We saw him. You can see there's no pressure back here because these guys are so steady right now. As look at that. Angel dropping back to help the Maniac get up there. As the Maniac, I might have gotten tagged a little bit by the magnet there. Estep. I'm not used to seeing Estep back here riding. Is he sick? Does he have the flu? Does he have something? He's still on vacation maybe because him and his family just got back from vacation. But I'm definitely not used to seeing him run in the back. But you know, he's got a championship to defend as he was last year's champion. Definitely dominant fashion last year for him. So yeah, we got all 5 MDI trucks right there together. Let's go back up towards the front. So we got 2 Southern grown trucks, one on the top, one on the bottom, then one behind. Where is yours? Who's that? Oh, Adam. So where is Adam? Adam is running a little bit farther back. So he's straggling back a little bit. What's really cool here is with these teams, with having 4 or 5 guys to work with, or in the case of 1776, 7 guys to work with. If you guys want to move to that 3rd lane, you can do it. 7 guys is definitely going to create the momentum that these guys need in order to run to the high side. There's the Maniac jumping up to the high side, trying to feel out this draft and what these guys are doing. Man, those are some good-looking trucks. I'm just in awe by all these trucks out here. Look at Austin Craig there. Definitely having a good run here tonight. We're talking about how the bottom lane is checking up. Yeah, that's my view. That's the view I like. We're going to go up the nose of Kyle Harbin. Let's go back one more. Look at all those cars behind him. Here, let me go ahead and pull this down. Look at that view. I love that camera angle. All those trucks behind him, all over. That's just a cool view of how these cars are running through a track like this. As you can see, these guys are pretty easy on the wheel here. Nobody's pushing it too hard. As Harbin gets a little... Oh, Harbin gets almost turned by his teammate there. Almost hooked by Austin as he got down on the apron. Can Harbin keep it on the bottom side? He's going to lose a lot of ground and momentum here. Uh-oh. Max is around. Oh, man. We got Max around. Where's he at? Max has got some trouble here. Did he damage that thing? Oh, man. What are you doing, Max? You confusing me. He's got a little bit of damage on that thing. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened there. Tough luck for Max as he was riding in the back, trying to stay out of trouble after running up front. Gets in trouble in the back. That makes no sense, I guess. Ooh. They just check up and... Man, tough. Levi got a piece of that. Let's go look at the nose of his car. He got a big old piece of that. Done crunched up that. As those guys just checked up big time. No warning. Nobody said anything. Man, that sucks. No yellow flag. No yellow flag in that one. Surprise iRacing did not throw the yellow flag. That's a tough one there. As these guys are probably going to try and... Oh, Max is going down a lap up against the wall. He's just trying to stay out the way. So right now, Max will be the lucky dog. Here comes Levi. Levi's going to be the lucky dog. Levi go in and take that repair. Let's go take a look at the nose of his car. Where are you, Levi? So it looks like Levi was able to go in, get a new truck. He's lost one lap. He'll be the first truck one lap down. Tough luck for him as that took out 2 MDI trucks. Definitely a big old check up there. So that's going to change some fuel strategy. I mean, I guess if these guys can work together and get some fuel there, they can stay out a few more laps and hopefully catch a caution and not have to take the wave around. As the Maniac is coming up through the middle, the Maniac doing some Maniac things, trying to come up through the middle by himself, as there was definitely some netcode there. He's trying to split up these teammates. Oh, we're 3 wide per second. We were almost 3 deep there. Literally 3 deep cars, first, second, and third across. The 16 jumps down into the middle. Oh, we're going to get it. We're going to get 3 deep up front. That's just too cool. Nope. Alfred said, not for me. Not for me, Alfred said. As the Maniac has moved up to that 4th position. Scott's got the lead in the... Oh, Chris has got the lead in the 22. Scott down on the bottom. These guys are going to be going back and forth. Oh, the Maniac gives the big shove to Chris. Maniac wants a piece of this action. He shoves Chris way up front. He's got Kyle Harbin. Man, that is a pusher I like to have behind me in that 34 right there. Keep it steady. Oh, they're going to leave you hanging because you got too wobbly. You're stuck in the middle. As Chris has got some lap sled. Couple rookies up there. Getting a little dicey. Go ahead and give a shout in the chat who your pick is for tonight, guys. As it's getting dicey up here. Kyle Harbin is now regretting bailing on the Maniac. These guys are 3 wide as Deep Racing leaves the Maniac out to dry. Some of these guys are looking for a caution at this point. Let's see where did Max end up having to go in and pit? So Max is way back here. He did take a new truck. How many laps down is he? Let's see if I can figure it out. There's a way to look on this thing, but I don't know. So I think Max might actually be 2 laps down here tonight. Tough night for Max. As like I said, he was just kind of staying up there. As the Maniac is going to take the lead here up on the high side. Go 21. The 21 of Alfred. Definitely a solid pick tonight. I mean, you probably have more reasons to pick him than me, but he's definitely a solid pick. As we got one going on the pits. Aaron down in the pits. Number 99. I don't know if that's a planned pit stop or what. As these guys are going to be thinking about pit stops anytime now. Pit stops are definitely going to be coming up here real soon. Come on, Al. Yeah, Al. Push the Maniac out there. Do it for me. As that number 24 MDI TV truck's getting pushed up towards the front. Does he have a little bit of damage there? Ooh. Maniac does have a little damage, but he's still fast. Don't count him out as he's in the lead. Everybody else going down in the pits. These guys are probably going to be pitting next time by. Because the Maniac gets those points. Those are some valuable points at the end of the year by leading the lap. Maniac's almost got too much of a lead there. Let's see what happens here as we're coming up to 19 laps complete. Does he have to pit this time as these guys are almost all single file? Oh, there goes John Garrett jumping to the high side. I see Levi. Levi, I think, took some gas. He might not have to pit this time by. It might be a strategy to go ahead and stay out. Oh, they all go down. They're all pitting. Got to watch out for pit road penalties. The 88 was cooking. He might have gotten down. That was close. As the Maniac gets down to the bottom as these guys are searching for their pit stops. Let's go back up as Al is leading some laps here in that deep race in number 21. And who disappeared? There he is. Zachary just disappeared for a whole turn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, he might, only if he can keep somebody out there to draft with. If he can't keep somebody to draft with, that's going to hurt him more than anything. He's going to be out there by himself. Oh, they didn't all call it. Levi's going to be out there by himself. That is going to hurt him. He's got to hope one of these guys make a mistake coming out the pits. Looks like everybody came in, no problems. Got the deep racing train there. These should be our leaders, more than likely, after this pit cycle. Estep. Pushing Scott. Scott is, what do you call it? I mean, you got 3 black trucks and a white truck. But that technically makes the white truck the black sheep. Am I right or wrong on that? As we got these trucks coming in, blending in. Levi, he needs a caution as he's at the tail end of the lead lap. Oh, no. Levi's going back a lap down as he might have pitted. Oh, Levi is on the lead lap. But how long is he going to be able to stay there all by himself? He's got no drafting help. He's way out. Oh, he's going to catch those guys. That'll help him. As these two right here, and now Scott, or now Chris, that is a restrictor plate heaven there. Right there. These guys know how to draft with each other. As they got a huge lead after this pit cycle. Maniac in fifth. Him and Angel side by side. Why are you guys racing? Angel almost slides up into the Maniac. Oh, we got Thomas Smalling. So, yeah, right there, that number 5. He would probably have to be my pick for the championship this year. Thomas Smalling. Watch him this season. Put your money on him. All bets on him. That number 5. He's going to be good this year. Yep, they let him down in as this is where the battle's at because these guys have done checked out. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Everybody's caught him. I was paying attention. Didn't see how close they got. As now they're going to work both sides. That's part of the plan. That's why Alfred moved up like he did. Because these guys will work both rows. As Alfred's definitely slowing up that top lane. Yeah, that's a little crazier here. So we got deep racing, 2 deep. First and second row. They get to control a whole lot right here with this. How is that going to affect this race here tonight with these guys controlling these lines like that? Angel wants to get up there and lead a lap. Then that sexy number 90. Ford F-150 there. I don't know what the heck just happened to Max. We're going to take a look. Yeah, that was a little give and take for no one there. That just hurt both of them. So we're going to go back to live footage. I'm not really sure why those guys weren't working together. I guess he just kind of felt like the damage of that number 20, whatever, 27 was worse. Oh, that was the lucky dog fight. That's why Max was fighting hard for that one. Max having a rough race here tonight, as he was looking forward to this being a big race from the Maniac moving up. Now, here's the question. Will Al move down? Yeah, Angel move down. Line up with the Maniac. Make those guys go 3 wide. But the biggest thing is, are they able to leave that deep racing car hanging? Coming down through the front stretch, through the trial with a 3 wide for 5th on back. Well, for 5th, not on back. As these guys are trying to stick together. Good teamwork there. As Thomas is playing it smart, as far as I'm concerned, at the back of this pack, not pushing the factor. Because, I mean, think about it. You're still in play back here. Thomas wants to take that W. Oh, they're wrecking. There's the big one. That's why Max works so hard against Adam. Man, as people aren't happy right now. Figure out exactly. Oh, Al came up on Angel and they just kind of pile in there. That is definitely a problem with running that kind of racing, is those kind of blocks. Let's see. So Angel moves to the high side. And Al tried to block it, and he just didn't have it. Go back and take one more different look out of that one. Let's see. Let's go Chase. Let's go on Al's car. All right, let's see how this looks. He was moving up and make the block. He was just a little late with it, as Angel definitely tough luck for all these drivers. Yeah, that was definitely Angel coming up, or that was definitely Al coming up on the block. I don't know. I'll let you guys call it. Whose fault do you think that is? Tell me on the chat. Whose fault do you think that is? A lot going on there. So the first caution of the night, Max should get the lucky dog. Yeah, he clearly came up. What do you think about those trucks, Ian? They look good? Yep. So it did look like Angel. So when I went to the back of Angel, you could see he had enough space, and he had the nose there. And Alfred, now, this is part of the game. Well, you just saw some of them get wrecked. That's just part of the game that you guys play here. Came up. Yeah. That's just part of the game that they play at these. I mean, it's just bound to happen. Let's go ahead. Let's look at Thomas. Here's Thomas's number 1, number 5. That's the thin blue stripe. That is a good looking truck right there. Pendle is on Deep Racing. He actually came from NASCAR, which is where Nathan and Scott and everybody were racing. Which, speaking of NASCAR, excuse me guys, speaking of NASCAR, I will be broadcasting their races, I believe Monday night, starting sometime in the middle of next month for their next season, their first season of trucks. So make sure you guys check that out when we're racing there. Those guys could be pretty crazy. Good hardcore racing there. As we'll have Nathan, Al, Chris, and a bunch of other drivers in that one. A lot of these guys are going to be riding here as we're just at the halfway point, and a whole bunch of fast repairs just got used. Ooh, Maniac. The Maniac's down a lap now. Did he just took repairs? He didn't use his fast repair on that one. I don't know if that's going to hurt him as he's trying to race back. Oh, he's not going to make it. That's definitely going to hurt him here. That is definitely going to hurt him a ton as he doesn't catch the field before they go green. So Max is going to be the first car, 1 lap down. 50's my hero. Where you at, Nick? What up, Nick? That is a sexy paint job there, too, I will say. 50. Patriotic scheme right there. Gonna go back up here. So it is going to be hard. Okay, so, yeah, Levi is back in the hunt. That 94 Levi back up in the hunt here. Back on the lead lap. Got that truck clean. Let's keep it clean for 30 more laps as they cross the start-finish line. Nice move by Austin. Breaking up that Deep Racing team effort. Trying to control that row. Both rows. Austin with that aggressive move there. Got Thomas Smalling left for MDI TV as Levi's trying to get to him. See Levi creeping it up on the high side. Don't count a lot of these guys out you don't see yet. A lot of these guys are latecomers. We were actually calling Kyle Harvick for a little while there with the way he would close. As the 16 of Chris Pendle gets a big run on the high side, they're gonna leave the one out to dry. But you know what? Being in the middle isn't that bad as you got a draft from each car. Oh! They're wrecking on the front stretch. Oh, man. Big one. Number 2. Man, another one. Caution number 2. They kept so clean for so long. Let's take a look at it. So they're 3. Oh, Scott came up. Scott came up and just kind of took out the field there. Oh, man. Did Levi and the team trucks, they were able to stay out of it. They all start wrecking. These guys see it, breaking up. Nice job. As I just watched Ron door slam somebody up there. Ron, did you stop drinking? Honestly, that'd probably be the biggest thing. Let's go ahead and pull in. Okay. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Let's see, who can I pull up in here? Who else was involved in that one? Trying to find somebody else I could pull in. Spencer T. Spencer James in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, buddy?
Man, this has been pretty clean, and now we got a series of wrecks. It definitely looks like some of this team racing can be pretty crazy for you guys.
Yeah, I know. We've got basically two teams here. I got one teammate on my side in front of me and behind me, so we're actually doing pretty good. It's been crazy, but it's been fun. We're having a ball. Hopefully, we made it past halfway. We haven't used a quick repair, so I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty hard with the deep racing guys really controlling both lanes up towards the front. I mean, is that creating a big issue for you guys?
Yeah. I mean, it's getting a little kind of hairy back here because you really, you don't want to push too hard. Got a lot of lane changing back and forth kind of thing, but I think we're kind of right where we want to be. So I think we'll take it from here and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely got to feel good with you and your teammates up at the front, especially a savvy veteran like John Garrett.
Yeah, it's great to have John on board. I'm glad we were able to get him on board because he's a good veteran, he's a good driver, and I think he's going to help the team out a lot. So, I think we're going to have a pretty good season. So we got to finish this one out strong, and we'll go from there.
Definitely started out right with one of your rookies actually getting the pole tonight. So good luck tonight, and maybe we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, Jim did a great job, so he's still doing a good job.
For sure. Well, hopefully we talk to you later and have a good race.
All right, man. Thank you for broadcasting, man.
No problem. Spencer Teal in that number 20 veteran. Gonna go green next time by. So, let me remind you guys why we got a little bit of time, about half a lap. Pulse Graphix, the sponsor of tonight's race and a channel sponsor. Make sure you guys check them out with your virtual wraps and real wraps, plus a plethora of other things. I've seen them do frickin' just about anything you can put vinyl on. He's able to do it. He's able to get it together, mail it to you if you need to do it yourself. But make sure you check out Greg over there at Pulse Graphix. He's got just about anything you guys could use, from virtual vinyl to real vinyl. About to go green flag racing John Garrett and that Fort Worth screen printing number 66. About to take these guys to the green flag with 25 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. Guys, you better tighten up those seatbelts. Virtual or not, man, you guys are going to need them. This is going to be one hell of a ride here. Green flag is out. John Garrett gets a decent jump. Got John and John in that first and second place with Spencer Keel dropping down behind him. That was definitely a well-coordinated effort by those teammates to get single file, as these guys are actually single file all the way to 7th. Look at Aaron Van Dam with a career run here, running in that 7th position. He's going to have himself in position to possibly steal a victory if he keeps running up there tonight. Got that damaged number 16 of Chris Pendle. Max Wong, he made it back on the lead lap. He's still a little beat up. They're saving those fast repairs. Austin Craig didn't use his. We also know that the Maniac didn't use his fast repair. So these guys are expecting to need them later. Better to run a little slower now than not be able to run later when you really need that fast repair. So single file with that front 7 didn't last long, as we got good old Ron up on the high side trying to make his way up to first, as he's getting some real good side drafting here with Aaron Van Dam pushing him in that 99. Ron's going to make it up to the front. Wow, it's good to see Ron. I haven't seen Ron up to the front in a while here. He said he was going to stop drinking around 8 p.m. tonight, which was about 2.5 hours. So, he didn't want to have too big of a buzz coming into tonight's race. Ron up on that door of the 40. Whoa, Aaron Van Dam gets in the wall. The 11 gets in that. Oh, hell breaking loose. T-Rex caught up. Man, what a mess. Looked like there was a little net coat into the wall there. What a crazy one there. That was an odd wreck, I'm not going to lie. So let's go ahead and check out this damaged number 99. See exactly what happened to him there. I'm not even 100% sure. We're going to go to my caution screen because we're going to go. We're going to try and figure out exactly what happened to this number 99. It looks like it might have been some net coat on his end. We're going to go ahead and... What the... So Aaron just kind of got scared of the 20 and up into the wall. Yeah, that was definitely an odd race, odd thing there. Somebody's not happy. So definitely a few people caught up in that one. Some people are definitely not happy here. Sometimes I wish I was playing the radio. Woo! Got Ric Flair up in here on the YouTube side. Oh man, that was a interesting situation there. So these guys have 22 laps to go here. Go ahead and bring in John Garrett. John Garrett, James in the booth, get a copy.
10-4, how's it going?
What's up, buddy? So you got a little bit of break on the off season. You're out here running again, man. That number 66 looks good up front.
With a new team this year, so hopefully things work out better. Just trying to survive here and race it out at the end.
For sure, man, and you definitely bring a lot to the table with that number 6 and Fort Worth screen printing and everything there, and you guys actually helping out a lot with the team championship because you guys got 2 teams running. But man, how's it feel to run up front already this year?
Oh, it's great. It's much better than being back in the pack there.
Yeah, I seen you in the back. It's like I'm not used to seeing him back there. There you are. You were leading that race and running up towards the front, so it had to feel good. Man, why don't you tell some of the people out there a little bit about Fort Worth Screen Print and why I got you on?
Fort Worth Screen Printing. We're primarily a contract screen printer where we people go out and get the orders and we print them for them. We have pretty large contracts.
So could some of these guys, if they want to get like shirts made or prints or flyers or whatever, can they come and see you guys and get that done with you?
Sorry, they're talking to me in the sim now.
I'm sorry about that. I'll let you race. I just wanted to get you an opportunity to shout out, to the company there and everything.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully we talk more after the race here.
Yeah, go get yourself a win if you can here.
10-4.
All right, talk to you later, bud.
Appreciate it.
John Garrett in that number 66 Fort Worth Chevy Silverado. I like to bring these guys out who really contribute to some of these races out here. I mean, really, they are the difference on why we are able to do what we are here today. Man, John supports iOS racing, which is a good series. He supports them a lot, makes sure they're broadcasted and everything else, man. People like this, we need people like that in the sim to make all this possible, what we're doing here today. Being able to do the broadcast, being able to put money out there for the drivers, those are the heroes of iRacing. As the pace truck is pulling off. Got the John and John show up on the front row. These guys are going to work with each other. Slide in. That number 58. That number 58 of Adam, he's solid. He actually had a good run. I think he ended up finishing third in the championship last year. He's definitely a solid pick any race, as Adam always seems to find a way to close the deal. As Levi has moved his way up into that sixth position, back in contention. As Austin Craig has that batter number one up on the high side, trying to work it back in as Carl Stadden catches the high side. So yeah, we got a new kitten here at the house, as my kittens begged me for a pet, and it's over there crying real quick. Let me just check on it. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't stuck, as my kids wouldn't be happy if they woke up to a kitten not here anymore. As these guys are 3 wide for third place, Carl Stadden up on the high side, trying to work it 3 wide, all by himself, can't make it work. They straighten it back down to still 2 wide, as the deep racing Scott. Oh, Scott clips John Garrett there. As these guys are really battling hard with 18 laps to go. They're going to lead to 16 out on the high side, as I think he's going a lap down. Is the 16 going a lap down? Yep, 16. He's definitely losing a lap here. Oh, no, he's not. Christopher's just moving back. I thought he was losing a lap. He's got an awful beat-up truck here. Running up front. Man, they are definitely digging in these beat-up trucks right now. That is the cool thing about these. They push such a big hole that you might not be able to lead very long in one, but you can definitely contend for a top 2. No matter how beat up your truck is, you're always a good pusher. So these guys are coming up on lap cars. It looks like all MDI trucks are back on the lead lap. Nathan is out of it. Yeah, Nathan's not in it anymore. Alfred, he's a lap down. Man, couple good guys. Zachary Cleek, he's a lap down. Tyler Rex, he's a lap down. Zachary's going another lap down right here. As these guys work their way around them. Lap cars are always a tricky thing. Always a tricky thing. As Aaron Van Dam, somehow he didn't lose a lap in that ordeal. He's still up there. We got 16 laps to go. This is what's up, Uncle Kenny. This is what it's all about. It's gonna just get a little more intense here. As the Deep Racing team is definitely thinned out here up towards the front. With 2 trucks left. The 22 and the 16. Battling for the front. I think they need to switch. It's that 16. Oh, they're coming up on T-Rex. And that 84 with damage from earlier. Angel's blinking a little bit, they say. That's just one of those things. He does do that a bit. Adams dropped back to the back of the pack. As he's up on the bumper of gonna go back up here where these guys are battling out. Look at that. I see Nick Frey. What happened to they might just be getting in line, staying out of the trouble. I mean, you gotta remember they use their fast repairs. There's 15 laps. You can go from 15th to 1st in 1 lap here at Dega if you plan it right. So don't count him out. Him being in that 16th position, he definitely has some real opportunity. Max is up to that 15th spot. Maniac, he's working that high side. Did he take his fast repair? It does look like he might have taken his fast repair because he's on the outside of Nick Frey and that number 50. It gets a little crazy. Sometimes you just drop back. The other advantage of dropping back and coming up is the fact that you get to see what your car can do and how you need to draft around these guys to make that last lap run. Because chances are the person who is in the lead is not going to win this when they take the white flag. Carl Staten up to the front with Austin Craig, his cousin, pushing him behind. Look at Roadblock Ron up in that fifth position in the 76. Having a solid run here tonight. John Garrett getting a big push from Chris Pendle in that 16. Knocked him a little squirrely. As the Maniac's making his way up to the front. Maybe a little bit too soon here. He's got to hope. Because these Deep Racing trucks are definitely a little bit aggressive up here. Austin Craig, you know he can make moves in that number 1. He's one to watch out for this championship. As our defending champion is going to end up with a 25th position out of this one here tonight. Tough luck for the series champion. Not a good start to the season. But you know what? I wouldn't count Nathan out. I do believe they give one throwaway race, and Nathan was good everywhere last year. So Scott's got the lead. Chris is pushing the 66. I think Chris is going to have a hard time running up front by himself with that damage. Oh, as they're getting choppy up there. Scott is really aggressive with those blocks. Really aggressive. Those are some Joey Logano type blocks right there. Sorry, I gotta make the joke. That was, I mean, it worked. That was an aggressive block as Karlstadt was all the way down under the yellow line. Oh, that sucks, Nathan. Tough luck. At least you get the throwaway race, right? Yeah, that sucks. I've seen that happen, though. I've had it happen. I've used a fast repair and have my wheels still messed up afterwards. got with those aggressive blocks. Right now he's good. Is he going to go up? As Roadblock Ron gives him a big push. Almost goes up into Carl. That bottom row. Look at Nick Frey up into that. Wow, Nick up into that third position. Good run for that 50 truck. As the Maniac's up top with the number 6. Our pole sitter, Jim, giving him a big push. Up around Carl. Oh, as those two almost get together. These guys are definitely a little hairy as we're inside 10 laps to go. Yeah, you'll be good, Nathan. I mean, you're stupid consistent, and you're really good everywhere now. I mean, I can't count you out. As the Maniac is really working that high side, but you have to watch out when you get up there to that leader, as that's what got the Maniac earlier with an aggressive block. Well, it got Angel earlier with the aggressive block, which also took out the Maniac there in that number 24. Side by side for second place as Maniac gets up next to Scott. Scott doesn't block him. He's like, oh, Ron almost gets into the door. Ron drifts up the track slightly. Is that 6 going to get on the back bumper of the 24 of Matthew Maniac, the Maniac? Going to take that thing to the lead. 9 laps to go into turn 3. Maniac is up next to Scott. These guys are side by side for that lead. Coming out of turn 4. Going to come to 8 laps to go. The Maniac just shy of leading that lap. The 6 of Jim is debating on whether or not he wants to move to the high side. As these guys are side by side for about 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking in the back. They're wrecking. Back it down, guys. Back it down. Anybody caught up in that one? Oh, it looked like Aaron Van Dam was caught up in that one. Thomas sneaks through it. Or Max sneaks through it. Thomas sneaks through it. Levi get through it. Levi gets through it. These guys get through this one. Good deal for them. Now, I believe the one car of Austin might have been caught up in that one. Yeah, that was another. That's the third big one. Well, maybe second. There's a couple other decent-sized ones. As we got 7 laps to go. We're going to go green with less than 3 or 4 laps to go, or 4 or 5 laps to go. So we do know Austin didn't use his fast repair earlier, so he's still got a fast repair. The Maniac in second. Look at that MDI-TV truck. That thing looks so good, even with the scuff on the side. Ron Morris with a solid run in that 76. He's picked up 19 spots today, as Scott picked up 16. Our pole setter, James Oat. Yeah, that's always fun. Chris Pendle in that number 16. Carl Staton. Man, some of these trucks, you'd think we were short track racing. If you look at the damage on these. Nick. Got John. Are these guys going to be able to make it to end on gas? So they pitted with like 22 to go. I got to imagine that Austin's going to go in and take that fast repair maybe now. I guess we're about to find out. Is 88 definitely needs to. Is that thing is mangled. Are the Max and everybody coming in going to get that top off of gas? Get some fresh tires. Why not? Plate racing, guys. As Max scuffed up that truck pretty good. Is that new damage or the old damage that he never took the repair for? He might have not taken a fast repair yet. Let's go back up to the front. It looks like everybody has gone in except for Ron Morris, James Oot, John Garrett, and that 41 of John. I can't say his name. John G. Well, they're both G's. Man, I gotta get his name at the end of this one because I have no clue how to say that one. Scott coming out the pits. Just a little top up of gas. Max up behind him. Nick right behind him. Took that fast repair. Kyle Harbin, the closer. He's moved his way up to the 8th position. Adam, the number 58 of Adam Purcell. Man, I told you guys, he is a closer. What do you mean? You're watching it on the phone? Normally you watch it on the computer? Whew. Definitely going to be some intensity. So it looks like I got to assume they're probably going to get, well, we'll find out if they get one to go. If they get one to go this time, it'll be 4 laps when they take the green flag. Oh, okay. Yeah. That sucks. Why's your internet been down? Oh, yeah, and you're used to watching it on the actual... I get it. Uncle Kenny, you're in here enough watching. I ought to pull you in for a broadcast one day. You could co-broadcast with me. The pace lights are out, and we have 2 trucks saving fuel down on the bottom. They're going to go green with 4 laps to go. If one of these guys run out of gas, man, this is going to create an interesting race, as these guys are going to be up at the front without taking gas. The top 4 cars stayed out. Trucks. Trucks, guys. Trucks. Don't get triggered. Hopefully he hasn't had too much to drink tonight. I should have pulled him in. Just for fun. Ron Morris is definitely capable of winning this one tonight, as he definitely does well on these plate tracks. He does well. No, I get it. I get it. If you go frickin' quarter mile, 10th of a mile, not even a quarter mile, like a 10th of a mile down the road from me, you're stuck on DSL or satellite. No cable at all. Green flag is out with 4 laps to go. Watch these guys as they shake it up. Don't want to go anywhere. This is going to be some 4 crazy laps as Max is down on that inside. Levi working the high side. Ron Morris leading the field with John Garrett behind him. Definitely a veteran. I wouldn't mind having behind me. As Scott moves to the high side, he jumps up on the high side. Up in front of James. Scott's going to work that high side as John's going to try and push him up a little bit as he's giving Ron a big push. You're on microwave internet? as Scott gets the big push all the way to the lead, we got 3 laps to go. 22 is out there. Watch for that block. Nope, Ron's back under him. He doesn't get back down in time as he was loyal. Oh, look at that. Nathan got that fast repair out. He's able to go jump out there, help his teammates. That fast repair finally worked for him because he must have had to back out and come back. Oh, we got one blowing up in the middle of the field. Oh, we got a big pile up. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It looked like somebody blew up at the front of the pack, which is what triggered that accident there. Who blew up? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Oh, 41 blew up, and that just kind of stacked everybody in. Look at that 41 tumbling. So we are going to go inside on the roll bar because I don't have my point of view very well when I was racing last night. These guys are running, you know, close to 200 miles per hour, and boom, what do? Everybody just kind of stacks up. Oh, you blinked. Somehow Levi sneaks through. Nice driving there by the rookie in that number 94. Poor Austin Craig. That's going to end his night. The Maniac, he's got some serious damage. I think the Maniac's done is I think he used his fast repair earlier. Man, so we're going to have a green-white checker here tonight, guys. Don't go anywhere because it's still going to be good. As it looked like Nathan Estep, I don't think he caught any damage. He got his fast repair finally to work, and he's able to go out there and push his teammate. All right, T-Rex. Let's see. He had a... All right, so what happened there is what I was listening to. Sorry, I got quiet. Is when you're in iRacing, Nick is doing good. He's in the 5th spot. He's had a good night tonight. Nick Frey, and that number 50. Great night. So basically what they were talking about is that the number 84 got the free pass, but because he stopped, or if somebody just taps you, it takes the free pass away. In this league, they still give you the free pass. So they're not going to take the free pass away from you because we're in restrictor plate racing and somebody's pushing or you're pushing and then iRacing says, nope, you don't get it. Well, we got another caution flag here. Let's go ahead and talk about our main sponsor for the series, which is Blackfin Marketing. Paving your road to your brand success. Stand out from the crowd with social media marketing. Check out their link down in the description. These guys are helping make all this happen today. Don't forget about them, as these sponsors are important to these series. Oh, did Ron? Oh, Ron's just running way down. The Maniac is blowing up back there. Can he make it? He's just trying to get the best position he can. As you can see him smoking in that number 24. Man, I want to be out there so bad. I love this racing. Love this type of racing here. All right, guys. We're going to have a green-white checker. Go ahead and put your picks in the chat. Who do you think's going to win this one? As I see a couple good-looking trucks up near the front now. About 4 of them. Looks like the rest of the field might be outnumbered here. I'm excited. Although there is a bunch of 1776 trucks up in the front still. Ron Morris getting out there to the front as Max gives this 22 of Scott a huge run here. 16 of Chris Pendle. You don't want to leave him hanging, Chris. He's giving your teammate a huge push. Watch these cars go as Max is really pushing. That number 22, they're going to try and sneak down to the bottom. In front of Ron, we're coming down the back straight here. As Levi's up on the top side, now hooking up on Chris. Got to watch out. These guys are going to try and block you. All over. We're coming down to the white flag. You got to block. You got to do what you can. These teammates are really going to play a major role here. Oh, getting crazy, guys. Coming down to the white flag. Can they make it one more lap? Who's going to survive? White flag. Scott up in the lead. Watch for those big blocks as Scott is known to be aggressive in these situations. Max behind him. Expect Max to get a big run. Levi stuck behind the 16 with oh, Ron makes the move up to the high side. He doesn't get any help. He's getting stuck out there by himself. He's got Angel behind him. Oh, as they get turned, it turns Max. It's going to let Scott into the lead. Ron wrecks the field roadblock. Ron takes out the field as it looks like we're going to have Scott, Ron, Thomas, Nick, Max. Man, what a heartbreaker there. Scott takes the easy win. Alfred was a lap down, so he wasn't going to make it. Man, what a heartbreaker there. Oh, man. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what Ron is really what. Well, actually, let's take a better look at this. They kind of came together. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. As man, we have a scrapyard in turn 3. No, it's not on Ron. I mean, it was a silly move. Man, just trying to figure out what happened. It looked like look at that. That was good. So tonight's finish, wow. That was the big ass one, definitely. Thomas, James in the booth. Got a coffee?
Yep.
You're always so quiet. You know, one of these days we're going to get you all excited about something. You got me, Thomas?
Oh, yeah, now I got you.
Man, you kept your nose clean for most of the race there, and the big one happened, and there was just nowhere to go. But just somehow sneak your way through it. to a third place finish. What'd you think about the racing tonight?
Well, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time at the end there. Yeah, just pummeled my way through. I blew my engine coming to the line, but that was pretty crazy.
That was definitely a crazy race here tonight, and definitely some more tracks that probably favor your driving style more coming up a little bit later on in the season. So third place at Daytona is probably pretty good feeling for you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I did well for first race of the season here. Good points day.
And highest finishing rookie in the series. So good race tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
I'd like to thank mdirs for fielding the team that I'm in now, and thank you for putting this thing on.
No problem, brother. Well, have a good night, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good one.
Third place driver, Thomas Smallings. We're going to go ahead and pull in Ron. Where are you, Ron? Ron James of the booth. Got a copy?
I copy, James. You got me?
I got you. So I have a serious question for you. Were you able to stop drinking around 8 p.m.?
Yeah.
I saw your message earlier when we were all in the chat, and you said, "Well, I better stop drinking around 8 if we're going to be racing at 9." Good run. You've led some laps. I mean, solid run. I know you probably would have wanted to win this, but somehow you got yourself going straight through that big one at the end there and got yourself to second place. How do you feel?
Man, it feels great to be up here at the front. I usually run pretty good at super speedways, but I always have some bad luck. But I am glad I didn't win because I didn't have enough fuel to do a burnout.
Right. I mean, sure. I would still take the W over that. But good start to the season. As you guys and your team are probably considered some of the underdogs here. So how do you feel about the rest of the season after the second place?
Man, we had a good run going. All of us were kind of teaming up, running together in the pack, and just had some bad luck. I had a little incident where I got run in the back, went in and didn't use my fast repair, so I ended up the race with my fast repair, which probably, I don't remember last time that happened at one of these races, but I had it if I needed it. But to save fuel, I was turning my engine off and going down on the apron, and it paid off.
Well, good race for you tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Ron's Race Paint. So anybody needs a paint job, let me know. Thank Carl and Kyle and them guys for putting this on. It's a lot of fun. Haven't been racing a whole lot lately. Been working a lot and stuff. And thank you for broadcasting, man. You do a great job, man. I enjoy watching you and listening to you.
I appreciate you coming out here and doing some running, and it's always fun. And I mean, we've all kind of been together. We've all been together since the beginning. A lot of us. So, man, it's good to see one of us get a good finish.
That's right. I'll see y'all next week.
All right, later, bud. Second place, Ron Morris. Let's go ahead and bring in Slide Job Scott. Slide Job Scott, you got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir.
You like that?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, my heart was racing for like those last 5 laps.
I was trying to figure out what you were driving because I've never seen anything that wide before.
Hey, Ryan Newman would be proud.
Well, at least you didn't end up like Joey Logano trying to pull a Ryan Newman block.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, man, what a race for you tonight. I mean, I know your teammates didn't have as good a finish, but it looked like Nathan got his fast repair to finally work, which was good because he was able to come out and give you guys a push. Man, what'd you think about the racing tonight?
One thing about this league is the racing is always really good. Tonight was no exception. What Carl and Kyle put on here is phenomenal, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And I'm just glad to come back and, try to defend our team championship. So I think this is a good first step.
Yeah, you guys not only got the team championship, but you guys also got the championship with Nathan last year. Are you going to give him a run for his money this year?
I'm hoping to, but we got to do what's best for the team, and that's just whoever's in the best position once the playoffs start. That's where our focus goes.
Yeah, good run for you here tonight. I know you got a list of people to thank, and I've given them a shot a couple times, but I'll let you do it one more time for us.
Yeah, thank you. So first off, got to thank the affiliate Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Go ahead and use our promo code Deep Racing. You'll get free shipping off any purchase of $20 or more. It's a great promo. I've used it several times myself, but we wouldn't be able to do this if not for them. And then obviously got to thank the team. Nate, Al, Jason, Chris Pendle, new friend of ours that we're pulling in to kind of help us with this season as a fourth driver. Of course, got to thank Carl and Kyle for what they do here. They run a great show. Got to thank you for broadcasting as well. Absolutely love your broadcasts. You know that. And you just got to thank friends, family, everyone who puts up with my nonsense of sending them links every Sunday night to watch Facebook videos. So,
well, we had a pretty good showing today. There was about 30 people. I'll know shortly how many people were in there. And the good thing is having YouTube now added to the channel. That should allow some people who normally weren't able to watch to be able to watch now, especially on their TVs at home.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I also try and keep reminding everybody that they want to join this league, because if they go ahead and get the poll, they get an extra $10 from Deep Racing because they're the Deep Poll sponsor.
That is true.
And they're halfway to the required order to get free shipping on Circle B.
That's true. And you know what? I don't think anyone from Deep Racing has ever actually won a poll award, despite the fact that we sponsor it. I could be wrong on that, but that sounds right.
Absolutely surprising, because you guys are usually fast, and I'm surprised, especially on a plate track, that one of you haven't gotten the pole yet.
Yeah, let me tell you, the last season it felt like Austin Craig just left and right on the pole. So I don't think there's anyone in this league that qualifies as well as he does.
So that's a question outside your team, because I know, especially with the addition of Chris Pendle, because he's exceptionally good and consistent. But outside of your team, who do you think your biggest challenges are going to be? Did you learn any new drivers today?
Yeah, I mean, outside of going back to last year, I think the boys over in Southern Grown team are really going to give us a lot of runs for our money. It came down to the wire at the end of last season with them for the team standings. I think Adam Purcell is a great guy who does some good driving. John Garrett, it'll be interesting to see who he has for friends. Now that he kind of flipped over most of his team from last season. But if he gets in the right position, he can wreak havoc too. But great showing tonight from Ron. That's always a good one to see Ron running up there with us. So I just wish we would have had a more exciting finish.
Yeah, it definitely would have been great if we didn't get that little bit of. There was a lot of pushing going on. I thought at first Ron came up, but it definitely looked like it was an aggressive push from Levi into Chris, and that kind of is what brought that all together. Just typical Daytona last lap stuff. So,
oh yeah,
what did it look like with all those black cars in your mirror?
I was going through the turn, and all of a sudden I saw cars, jumbling around in my mirror, and I saw the smoke going, and I just wanted to scream. I was like, I got this. There's no one close to me. This is all me. But to your point about Daytona racing, I'm actually wearing my Barstool Sports shirt that says one to go. Everyone knows the rules. So Daytona is no exception to that.
For sure. All right, buddy. Thanks for putting on a good show today, and we'll see you next week at Atlanta.
Yeah, sir. Thank you, bud.
No problem. Scott getting that first win here. I think that's his first win with the series. First race of the year. Definitely have to feel good about that one. But guys, it's been a great night. We're going to go ahead and remind you of our sponsors one more time. Big sponsor for our station. Big sponsor for tonight's race. Pulse Graphics. Check them out for your virtual and real life vinyl graphic needs. Just go ahead and look them up on Facebook, Pulse Graphics, and get a hold of Greg, and he'll help you guys out. Deep Racing. You see the links down in the description. You got Circle B Diecast Circle B Diecast Plan B sales. Use that promo code after you spend $20. Deep Racing, all capitals, to get that free shipping. And then main sponsor for the series, Blackfin Marketing. These guys, we can't say enough about these guys and how much they're trying to help out with the series. But just remember to go ahead and check them out in the link. Blackfin Marketing, paving the road to your brand success. Stand out from the crowd with social media marketing. They're going to help you out with everything. And I don't have any logos for it, but we have to thank the 1776 Motorsports guys for helping make it possible to do the team championship this year. So thank those guys. As we get more info on them, we'll go ahead and throw it up on the screen. But you guys know, as always, as I'm dinging away over here, until next time, be safe. Slide job, Scott, for the victory. That was fun. I was watching the replay. Levi definitely gave me a Bro, Ron came up at the same time. But I don't know why Ron was trying to take it 3 wide, because he definitely wasn't in a position that was going to help him gain the position. You guys would have been fine if What's that? I've done that. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? And then I see you back out there. Man. Look at what happened to my old team at that. One of them might have helped that a little bit. Well, I got one. See, I got one in the top 3. You guys got one in the top 3. I'm telling you though, Thomas is the one watching. You run with Thomas, you know. Yeah, and so is Chris. So Chris is one with Chris. Yeah, Thomas is Chief Developer. He's done that, but he's won everything I've put up. And he's good at road courses. Yeah, I think him and Austin would be interesting to see. I think he's a smart driver. See how that turns out. Yes.